Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's in JJ. As we all know itself, the cryptocurrency exchange that is offered in Singapore itself is very high in fees, I would say. They charge from ranging from like 0.2% all the way to like 1%, or even worse, they charge a flat fee. Therefore, outright, if you're putting $100 is into the crypto space, you are already losing 1 to 2% of the value. And of course, I can tell you that you can lose, you can save much more on fees itself, and after that, you can basically trade cryptocurrency in the ways that you can do day trading, and after that, from there, you are not losing a lot of money per trade itself. Instead, you are just only going to pay 0.1% in fee. So if let's say you are interested in this method and of course this strategy itself I'm going to mention, feel free to basically leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course do visit my Patreon if let's say you are interested in this in supporting me. And of course I'm going to basically jump into this method itself, which is the OG method, which I shared with many people on how do I buy stablecoin in the crypto space. So over here, the OG method itself is basically using Binance, which I already tell many people that if let's say if you have previously have a Binance account before the Binance ban, you can basically use their peer-to-peer option by using the BNB currency. Then you can trade cryptocurrency over here, buy into USDC, USDT. Then you take your USDT to do some magical trades, and after that make you a millionaire over there. So this is how you do it itself previously, and of course I found out that there's a better method to do so, to basically trade with extremely low fees, and after that you do not need to pay a markup value, because this is peer-to-peer sellers. Basically whatever they are buying is basically they gotten it somewhere that is cheap slash offering a fast way to basically provide liquidity to this peer-to-peer market. So I already somehow found out where do they get their crypto funds itself, the USDT. Basically it's simple. I'm just going to explain it to you in this video itself. This is the new and after that way cheaper way to basically trade. So the new cheaper way to trade itself is using Coinbase, and after that for $1 itself you can get 0.7459 of this USDC. So the exchange rate itself is showing 1.33. So you're wondering how true is that, because the third decimal matters as well. So I'm just going to do a simple division itself, divided by 0.4551. So this is the current rate itself. As of today, they are offering 1.334 in this trade itself, and after that from there you can convert your Sing dollars towards US dollar. But on Google itself it shows basically 1.328. So there's a discrepancy of the amount itself, because even though you go to the money changer, you go Google, you see this rate itself, you go to the money changer and tell them that, hey, Google show this rate, and then they will ask you go and change that Google. So you don't know why to change that Google. So you have to know that they are charging a little markup price to basically to fill their gap on their fees as well, because they got their funds through the exchange, and after that from there there's some operational cost itself behind it. Therefore they price it up a little bit more. So this is what they do on Binance itself. But Binance itself, they're offering 1.335 for the cheapest seller over here, up to basically 1.34 as the standard rate itself. 1.34 is the standard rate. So over here you can just head over to your calculator. Showing you on Coinbase itself, they're offering you only 1.334. So you are paying lesser. And after that, what we mean by that itself, if you do not know how it works on this currency worker itself, every 1,000 Sing dollars you're going to pay around 1.335. But over here on this market itself, if let's say you're going to buy 1,000 US dollar, you're just going to pay 1.334. So you already save $1. So $1 you might think that, hey, it's little, it doesn't work that way. And after that, from there you might be thinking that, hey, why go through the hassle? But over here, this $1 itself, because we have to know that on Binance itself, they do this thing called a minimum trade, and after that, there's a maximum value. So imagine you are going to trade like $10,000, and this seller does not have enough liquidity for you, and you have to go for the next one. This will increase your average price, and after that, from there, it's going to cost you around $2 or even $3 more, or even $5 to $10 more, and this $10 itself is called a fee. And of course, from there I would say that in this video itself, we are going to find the best cheapest way to do so. So over here you can just buy on Coinbase with $0 fee. So they charge you a zero flat fee, no GST included. Whatever you are paying for, you get the exact amount itself. So $1 and $1 in Sing dollars, you get this amount of USDC. So you might be thinking, okay, so I can do this. Then after that, where do I trade it? Because over here you can just try to trade on this platform itself. On the platform itself, you can trade with the USDC currency. But over here, whatever they are trading is only this amount. So I can't technically buy crypto with my USDC. You can actually just clicking on this option, and you want to pay with your, they don't allow you to pay with USDC. So you're thinking whatever it is, you can buy on the platform. But over here, you have to understand that the platform on Coinbase itself is charging you for at least 0.99% flat fee and a 0.08% GST, I believe, is included in the fee. Over here, $3 itself, you're buying, you're only getting $1.93 worth of your funds itself. Straight up, you lose almost half of the value. If let's say you're looking at this way, buying like small amount, $3 per day or something like that, not worth it, and of course you have to buy more to make it worth it, and of course you do not have that much money to invest. Instead you want to invest it like $10 per day, $10 per week, doing a reoccurring buy. Every freaking single time you buy, it's gonna charge you $1. Straight up, if you buy 100 times within a year itself, you lose $100 in fee, and it's not worth it. So how do you trade it elsewhere? So over here, if let's say we already mentioned that we're gonna use Coinbase to buy like USDC. So we have to look at the pairs that the exchanges are offering out there. If let's say you have a Binance account, you can use Binance itself to get the low flat fee of 0.1%, which I believe that most of the exchange I mentioned here is low fees, because over here I don't like to pay fees. And after that, I believe that you should be profiting instead of them profiting off you, because you're taking the risk, and after that from there you're using the platform. Yes, you pay a little bit, it's reasonable for the operation and stuff, but not too much. So over here, the first thing itself for Binance, they have the USDC pair, so you can only trade BNB, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And you might be thinking, yeah, I want to buy my XYZ get rich quick coin. How do I freaking do that? Simple, you can basically use Binance or KuCoin itself to basically do a trade of this USDC to USDT. So over here, you can either do a market trade, but I recommend you to do a taker trade itself, to basically select. So over here on the sell USDC, you have to click on this itself. This is the amount that you're offering. For example, $1,000, you are outright losing 50 cents only. And after that, from there, yeah, this is one of the fee that you pay if let's say you want to trade with USDT, because USDT itself offer a much more variety of coins. Over here you can see that, oh my god, Binance is offering so much coins. USDT is a widely traded pair, and yes, I can buy my XYZ shit coin to basically get rich quicks. So over here you might be thinking that, okay, so I want to buy this coin that is not offered in USD. So what you do, simple, just type in USDC, then convert it from DT towards DC. I mean DC to DC to DT, and after that from there, how you do that is simple. Click on this. If let's say you do not know what heck is all of this, you can just simply click on market. But over here, bear in mind that they are offering overs. The spread itself is not that much, and of course you can put in your 10k, 20k, and it will get filled to the highest bid itself. Instead of, let's say you're going to do in millions itself, you might lose value on your stable coin. Therefore, you want to basically trade elsewhere using the currency itself. So for PIFMax itself is one of the exchange I highly recommend for you to use, because USDT itself, they do offer quite a number of trading pair instead of like Binance or KuCoin. KuCoin does not offer any in USDC. They only allow you to trade the stable coin towards DC. I mean DT itself, so you have to trade DT to basically assess the 700 over cryptocurrency pair that they're offering. But on PIFMax itself, you can basically trade some of the coins that is not offered. I mean, like most of the coin that you want to, the hype coin itself, like OP itself, then after that, Shiba Inu, and after that, ApeCoin to make you rich itself, or Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all these kind of coin is still accessible with USDC. So USDC itself, you can use PIFMax to basically directly send it over from Coinbase towards PIFMax. Then you can start trading over there without losing a occurring fee of transferring your USDC towards USDT. As of now, it's around 50 cents, which doesn't seem much, but over here it's still fee. So if we can save, just save. So we're gonna do a step-by-step guide on how do you buy from Coinbase and do all the trades that I've mentioned. So the first step itself you want to do is sign up an account on Coinbase. So once you sign up an account, do your KYC. The first thing you need to do is click on buy and sell asset. When you click on buy and sell, if you're a new user, you will not show you this tab itself. It will just show you like, oh, you need to add a payment method. So to add a payment method is fairly simple. So over here, to add your payment method itself, it will ask you to link with your bank or credit card or debit card. Do not freaking use your debit card or credit card. Just use the bank option. For Singaporeans, you will basically have this fast transfer option, which I'm going to show it to you. Over here, just click on your Sing dollars or under my assets, or click on buy and sell. It will prompt you to add your funds with fast transfer. So fast transfer itself, just follow this step itself to transfer from your bank account towards this over here. And over here, you have to make sure that your banking number that they give you is correct, and after that you have to type in exactly as what they say on your banking account number. Do not put additional 0, or you see the 8 become 4, and after that from there you enter something wrongly. When you enter something wrongly, they might charge you a fee to basically process your order manually or retrieve your funds. And of course from there, it's going to take you time and hassle, and time itself you might miss your opportunity, because Coinbase itself, when you transfer your Sing dollars towards them, instantly it will appear. For my case for me, I deposit $10 to test. $10, as low as $10 you can transfer it, and after that I will say that I think they also accept $1, but you can try lah. So for my case, I put $10 to test it out. So $10 itself came in within like a minute after transferring. So you have to take note that they do not accept transfer third parties from like your provider like Revolut, Wise, or GrabPay. Think that you can make some additional points or what? Just don't do it, because this is freaking cryptocurrency, not regulated. And after that, from there, they are much more anal about this. Therefore, they wouldn't want to see that your account that you are sending from is exactly your name as registered on Coinbase itself as you've done the KYC. So do not be funny to send it like through, oh, my sister account, or then my mother's account. Don't do that. Use your own name to send. And of course, for joint account itself, recommend not to do so. Just transfer it to your own bank account, then transfer, to avoid all of those unnecessary trouble that you can make it. So the next one that I want to pinpoint is basically the payment reference optional. It shows optional, but there's a freaking NA over there. So for NA itself, from my understanding, it is non-applicable. So you do not need to type anything, but I very scared. So what I did on my UOB app itself, when I do a transfer on this account number, check a lot of times, 10 times, 20 times to confirm it. Then I click on like send money. On the payment reference itself, I just put in NA because it shows a NA, so I put in a NA. Because I fear that if I don't put an NA, my funds don't appear and I need to wait and go through the trouble. So whatever they tell you to enter itself, even though it's showing not applicable, maybe they type it, do not enter anything, just type in, do not enter everything. Because if let's say do not enter anything, it will just put a dash over there, or let's say it's blank. So for that case, it's NA. I just put in NA to be safe. Then once you have sent your fund from your bank to Coinbase itself, it will appear magically within one minute or two. And of course, from my understanding, they say that once you transfer your funds, it will take up to 24 hours to arrive. So do not be scared or panicky if let's say your funds do not arrive immediately after you send. Maybe there's some banking error, lag, or whatsoever behind. So it will take up to 24 hours. If let's say 24 hours already passed, funds not in yet, contact their support and they will do something about it. I believe so. Then over here, the next step is once your funds is in, you want to buy your cryptocurrency, which is your stable coins. Very simple to do so. Click on buy and sell over here on the top. Then select buy what kind of coin. So I want to buy USDC. Click on USDC. Then after that, from there, you need to enter the amount that you want to buy. So just an example, preview buy. And after that, I said, oh, there's a $0 fee. You are paying for only the exchange FX rate of Sing dollars towards USDC. So it's not much compared to Binance itself. You still can profit off. Like you're still saving on the market itself. As I know, this is the cheapest way to get in for your stablecoin itself without paying like a ridiculous high fee on CoinHardCo or something like that. And after that, from there, you can trade on other platforms. So once you have bought your USDC itself, it is appearing on your account under my asset. You have some USDC now. So the next step is, okay, so I don't want to trade on Coinbase. I want to trade on elsewhere platform that JJ mentioned. Over here, KuCoin, PIFMax, Binance, 0.1%. Save a lot of money. Lifesaver. So over here, what you want to do is head over to USDC. Over here, you just click on send and receive. And after that, over here on the send and receive itself, you will need an address. And please take note that they say that delay on Polygon. So you want to avoid that network. So on Coinbase, they are offering ERC20, Polygon, Solana, and what is that? Avalanche C chain. So over here on my KuCoin, for example, I want to trade on KuCoin, and I don't trade on KuCoin, I want to trade on PIFMax, because PIFMax itself, they have the stablecoin pairs itself. So I click on deposit. Over here on PIFMax itself, I click on USDC and it directly show me ERC20. But Coinbase don't support ERC20. So over here, as a user itself, you can choose ERC20, Solana. Yeah, basically only two options for this. So to be safe itself, you just want to use ERC20 because it's the safest chain out there, the Ethereum chain, but you have to pay a hefty fee. But luckily on Coinbase itself, you do not need to pay a single cent on that because they are covering everything for you if you are doing anything related to USDC. Over here, once you have entered your address, click on this and you will just say, I'm sending it to myself. Yes, that's my account, I'm sending it to myself, not to anyone else. So preview sending itself, you can see, oh my freaking god, it's a free transfer, which in the crypto space, very long never see it already. And after that, especially it's on ERC20. If let's say you're going to do any NFT trading or whatsoever using USDC, over here you can buy, you can trade it without paying a fee. So over here, the $2 over plus fee, they are covering it for you. So sending a $1 off to my account itself is free. It's magical, and after you can save a lot of money. So at this point itself, you know that you have paid $0 in fee. And after that, over here, once the funds has been completely sent from Coinbase towards your PIFMax account or whatever account itself, the next step is up to you if you want to save more, or you want to access more cryptocurrency, or you can just trade on whatever is shown over there. So for PIFMEX itself, if you click on spot trading, you would want to basically do this. Scroll down bar to type in USDC. Then over here you can see you also can trade USDC to USDT to basically have more accessible trading shit coins over there. I mean your get rich quick coin. So over here for my case, I'm just gonna show you that 0% fee all the way until you do a trade itself on PIFMEX 0.1%. For example, you want to buy Chainlink itself, you can just do this over here. If let's say you do not understand what is limit or whatever, just click on market. I mean, like if let's say you do not know what is this, just click on market. And over here I would say that over here maker or taker is still 0.1%. So even though you do a market order, it's still a 0.1% in fee. And after if you do a limit itself, it's still 0.1% in fee. So it doesn't really matter. But over here, if let's say you are a person that okay, I want to dollar cost average and I looking at the chart itself, I become professional. I want to buy at 722. So over here 722 in price, and after that, how much you want to buy? For example, I top up 1000 and I'm willing to buy at 500 quantity worth. So you're just gonna type this in, then click on buy link. It is gonna show up over here, but you will not get your coin immediately because you set a limit order. Then you have to wait for it to be filled. So this is how you do it, and you are just only paying 0.1% in fee. So I would say this is by far the cheapest way you can trade in Singapore, because normally they are charging you from 0.3 to 0.6. Then after that, over here 0.3% for stablecoin trading. Not worth it. I mean, you can pay 0.1 and trade around the crypto space itself, even though you pay a conversion fee of USDC to USDT itself, 50 cents or $1 on your trade itself. Still much more worth it than buying off the exchange itself. So the risk that you need to take note of, the risk itself is not to store your funds on exchanges. So regardless of regulated or not regulated itself, it is not insured by anybody. Nobody is willing to insure it because it's not regulated yet. Therefore, I would say buy your own hardware wallet to basically store your cryptocurrency in there. And of course, if let's say you are trading your cryptos itself, make sure that if you put in $1,000 in and after that you make $2,000, please be smart about it. Withdraw your capital first, and after that, from there, continue trading with whatever funds that is there. So even though in the unfortunate event that PIFMEX, KuCoin, or Binance suddenly collapse, at least you are not losing your capital, and of course you are not losing everything in your fundings on the account itself. Therefore, I would say do not put what you can't afford to lose on the exchange, because exchange itself, they are here to say that, oh, we can help you store your funds and everything. But when shit happens, they will tell you that, oh, sorry, you can't get back your money. So to basically preserve your wealth in the crypto space, normally I do is send my funds to my exchange. I mean, send my funds to my hardware wallet, store it on my own, and after that, from there, nobody can control my funds. I can send it to whoever I want. I can basically do whatever I want with my cryptocurrency, because there's no restriction, no censorship on this itself. Nobody's gonna call me and say like, hey, your crypto cannot send out because I blocked your crypto because you illegal activity, like if you do in your bank itself. So over here, I've come to the end of the video, and of course, if you like the video, kindly smash the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course, turn on post notification to see the next one, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye.